Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be investing in a new Pokemon, Bisharp. Let's go ahead and do this here for the Fantasy Cup. This is going to be a Dark and Steel type, and it did perform well. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and let's see what we can do here. So we're going to go ahead and get the correct moves. I did see what moves it had with an Elite TM before I did sit here for a good, 5 minutes before I was able to give me the move that I actually wanted. Look at this. Look at this. Crazy. I feel bad for the people who do not have any TMs. Like, maybe they've got 7 or something, they use all of them and they still don't get the damn move they want. Alright, so here we go, folks. Let's see what we can do. I was using that other team. Look, this season is no joke. Oh my gosh. Not gonna say people are tryharding, they're just being good. That's how you would say it. Yeah, so it's interesting. So obviously that's a bad lead. Right. Surplus is met with a Scizor with Bullet Punch. That's just straight up a loss unless we get Flamethrower off. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Bisharp, and they're bringing in their Excadrill. So this is my first battle. As you've seen, we didn't cut out or transition. I am going to have to double shield this, unfortunately. So we're going to put a lot of hope into this Bisharp. It does hit pretty hard, and its moves are very good here for the coverage in this specific cup. All right, going for the Dark Pulse and getting to another one here. This isn't going to KO, but it's going to do a decent amount of damage. Let's see what we got. They're going to be double shielding as well. So we do have the Solgaleo. I better say that name right. Here we go. Alright, so Solgaleo, there you go. Bringing that into the fight here with Fire Fang. Super effective, but they're going to be able to hit me with super effective Night Slash. Swapping into their Giratina, we're going to bring in our Surplus here. That's not even powered up all the way, but it's still putting in a lot of work here. Going to go for that play rough in this shieldless battle that we have going on here. Our Bisharp put in the work. We already know that. It's amazing. So let's see, get into the Flamethrower, not very effective. Now at this point I was starting to realize how I was going to be able to pull this off. So I didn't hit all those bubbles because we need to come out of this with health on that Giratina so we can farm them down. At this point here, is getting a little bit close, so I'm like, I can't farm them down, I'm going to have to throw this. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to take out that Scizor here. Super effective fire, but we're very low on our health. Getting to the Psychic Fangs, lowering their defense and doing some more damage, taking them out. Let's go, winning with a couple HP. Next battle, what are we going to be met with? Another Scizor. That's just a coincidence, right? You know, it's just normal to see the same Pokemon over and over again in the lead. I mean, here we go. Alright, so they're hitting me with an X-Scissor, doing a decent amount because of the dark typing. Swapping into Tapu Finn. Now, part water is not going to take super effective, but it's still going to do a decent amount. And look at that, looking good. Decided to go ahead and just go for another one here, do some good damage. Since we do have the Solgaleo that we can handle the Scizor later down the line here. Now I have to think about what I want to bring in. If we farm them up a decent amount, we can hit them with a Flamethrower or at least force a shield. Hitting me with a Moonblast, that Water Gun is really starting to add up here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to outpace them and simply farm them down with Fairy Wind, so I throw the Flamethrower here. I immediately swap into the Scizor, and that's a wrap. They got a Giratina they swapped into. We're going to take a loss right there. That's just the way it goes. Next battle met with a Tapu Finn. Again, okay, this is fine. And of course, we're going to be going for that Moonblast. Everything on the team doesn't really have too much to worry about. I mean, Solgaleo with Fire Fang is not particularly the best. We do not have Iron Head. So yeah, probably that one's the one that does not want to see that. As the Bisharp is dark, but we are part steel, so we don't have to worry about super effective. Although it is kind of squishy. I'm not going to say the squishiest thing around, but it really can't take a hit like you would think, being at steel type. Alright, bringing it in and going for the Iron Head here. Let's see if this is going to be enough, and it is enough to take them out. What you got back there is Dragalge. So we're going to be resisting their Dragon. They can only hit us with Aqua Tail, which is going to be doing a decent amount, doesn't get any sort of stab. I do go for Iron Head. I just decided to hit Iron Head instead. Alright, we're going to be able to get to another one here, hopefully. Hey, oh, they swapped to catch. What was that they threw into catch an Iron Head? It's going to be a Lowland Sandslash, which is still going to be doing a decent amount because they are going to be part fire or part ice. So unfortunately, I'm not able to farm them down. I'm going to have to use that last shield here, bringing in the Dragalge. Now we are part steel, so we do again resist their dragon, and they can only hit us with Aqua Tail, while we do have super effective Psychic Fangs. Alright, for the people that are triggered by the way I say Solgaleo is going to be able to finish off the battle for us with his Psychic Fangs. Let's get it. Next battle, met with an Empoleon. This is not particularly great for us here, so we're just going to have to stay here. I don't want to swap and lock ourselves with a bad matchup. So we're just going to go for the flamethrower here, and it's still doing a decent amount. Hydro Cannon is going to be doing also a decent amount back. We're going to go ahead and shield it up so we can get to another flamethrower to get a shield out of them at this point. And they're going to have to throw their energy. They can't farm up extra, otherwise we're going to kind of outpace them here. So we'll let this go. I'm feeling like this is going to probably not KO. Yeah. And they're going to be able to farm us down here, which is not going to be great. So we bring in our Bisharp here. And we're going to have to shield this because a Hydro Cannon is going to be doing a ton. So we're already out of shield. Okay. Got Solgaleo in the back, so let's just hope we have a good matchup. Taking them out with Iron Head. Farming up extra so we can take care of business. And we are 4 times weak to fighting because of Steel and Dark. So yeah, that's not good. Swapping into the Solgaleo. And farming down that Escavalier. What do they have in the back? We immediately throw Psychic Fangs. I didn't see. I think that was a... Okay, perfect. Sylveon, let's get it. We're resisting it. We're looking good here. Actually, I don't know. I don't know about this one, folks. Probably should have just built up the flamethrower right about there. I'm pretty sure, unfortunately, this is going to be a Moonblast. It is resisted. And then the Bisharp is not going to be able to take them out because of that charm. Wow, I screwed up there big time. So I swapped the team around. I just showed that really quick. Go ahead and take a look if you wanted to, so we can see if we can pull something different up. Giratina, perfect. They swap into their Escavalier, and we bring in our Solgaleo. Now I mess up here yet again because I feel like I'm just too comfortable and I wasn't counting like I should have. Thought I can farm them down, and I thought, oh, you know, that's just probably an acid spray. I'm good to go. It's a freaking drill run. So down we go. When we had all that energy, we could have freaking won. Are you kidding me right now? This is insane. And they're getting to another charge move. This is a loss, right? Yeah, you know. Unless Bisharp's going to be able to pull off some magic here for us, folks. We'll have to see. Going for that flamethrower. What was that? A Excadrill. Okay. Getting to another flamethrower here. This is looking interesting. Let's see what we're going to be able to do here. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so, folks. Let's get it. All right, so they go for a drill run. We let it go, holding on to our last shield. And Bisharp, it's all up to you, buddy. Oh, Paolo friend. Let's see what this investment really is about here. Hitting me with a drill run, and of course they're super effective. Knowing that they had a Giratina in the back, even if they caught, we're still fine. Look at it. Let's get it. I wasn't going for an Iron Head. No need. Now, we do resist them, so I don't have too much to worry about here. Shadow Sneak, okay, sounds good. Okay, going to go for the Iron Head here, folks. Are we going to be able to pull this off? Are we going to be able to take out that Excadrill with a Dark Pulse? This is going to be a close one here, and they're almost to a charge move as they did have energy when they left. And we're able to take them out with another quick move, and we take the win with a Bisharp. Let's get it. Next battle, met with a Registeel. This is... okay, I mean, it's not the worst in the world, it's not the best, but since it has Flamethrower, plus it can spam it at a decent rate, yeah, it's looking pretty good for us here. And landing the first one, which is bringing them down to about 45, well, did about 45% damage, right? Alright, so they hit me with the Zap Cannon, lowering our attack, no problem at all. We do have the... keep on being so self-conscious about saying its name now, because I just have programmed my mind to say Solgaleo. Alright, well... it was Solgaleo. Solgaleo is the right way. See, now I'm just confusing myself. Alright, farming them down with the Galaxy Headline. Okay, let's call it that. Alright, looking good. Bringing in, what was that, an Escavalier? Yeah, they're... okay, so they're absorbing the damage, or kind of using a shield, and then bringing in their Empoleon. So we're going to go ahead and lower their defense. Bring in the Bisharp here, and this is an interesting one. And again, we're going to have to shield this up because it is going to do a decent amount of damage to us. Unless you do resist something with your Bisharp, you're going to be taking a decent amount, unfortunately. That's just the way it is with its high attack. We're getting their last shield, getting to another Dark Pulse here. This thing is a good investment. Take a look. Yeah, do you want to invest in it? Should you? Sure, absolutely. If you're having fun with the Fantasy Cup, this is going to be a nice addition to your arsenal, and you can use it outside of this cup for the regular Ultra League as well, whenever that happens. All right, hitting me with an Acid Spray, okay, and this is a bit of an overkill, so getting to the Flamethrower, not necessary. Could have went for the Psychic Fangs, lower their defense, and then taken them out with a couple more Fire Fangs. But hey, looking good. Now this threw me off. I was like, hold on, wait a minute, what? Okay, I was like, wait, where am I? Zacian, Fire Fang, not bad. It's an interesting choice. I can see that doing pretty good. So we have another fairy on the team. Is this a triple fairy team? If it is, then that's going to be interesting for us. We do have that Bisharp, but it is going to be taking a decent amount of damage from the charm, unfortunately, even though it is going to be part steel. But the Solgaleo is just putting in the work. There's nothing they can do here. Well, there's something they can do. Bringing in that Fire Fang Zacian, which is doing super effective damage, but not before we do get to another Psychic Fang. Used one shield, do they want to use another? Sounds good to me, perfect. So, this is not looking good if they have a Charm User in the back. Alright, so bringing in the Surpluff to hit me with a Play Rough, no problem, no problem. They swap into a Gramble. Now this is it. We have to win this matchup. That is a Charm User. I guess the Bisharp's going to be able to put in some work and get to Iron Head at a decent rate, but I just don't want that. Going to go ahead and just take him out as soon as possible here. Hit him with the Flamethrower. Immediately swap into the Bisharp, taking super effective from that Fire Fang. Look how much it's doing. It's just taking us down instantly. Getting to the Iron Head, able to take out the Zacian, triple fairy team, and we're taking that win, folks. Let's get it. I'm having a blast for this season. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for new turn notifications on. And you already know, I'll be catching you all on the next one. Hope you all having a great day. Be safe and take care.
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
It's out of my hand, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hand. You can never take away the power of my soul.
To compromise where you can. Where you can't, don't. Even if everyone is telling you that something wrong is something right. Even if the whole world is telling you to move. It is your duty to plant yourself like a tree, look them in the eye and say no. You move.